Hello everybody and welcome back to Marble Time Attack Season 2 Race 2 here at the Underpass. And when we go over this track profile, you're going to understand why it's called that, as it's similar to Winding Gardens with this kind of straightaway into this turn, but instead of going straight down, it's a quick pass through these bushes. There's going to be a camera providing shots as the marbles go down there, a couple of quick turns, and then the finish line. And Flair is going to open us up today with the first run, and here he goes, round the bend, straight down underneath. The camera shows the shot here, and the opening time of the day is set. We'll see how it stacks up, and it's a 20:39, and we're seeing times in the previous track which was very long, which was about 40 to 35 seconds. Well, this one down in the 20s, so much shorter track, less room for error here. And we'll see how these runs, if they're going to be much closer together. But Flair sets the opening time of the day, and now the marble that he faced in the bracket stage in the first round, Tree Frog, who took him out, is going to get to go up next. And off and running here, Tree Frog through the bend and over the underpass. Now the quick turns, coming down towards the line and finishing, and it's the new best time, and it's about 6/10 quicker than what Flair put up. So Tree Frog one-upping Flair yet again here, and after winning the first race, he could DNF every single one of the next races and still make the playoffs, which is how our system works. But I think he's going to go for some style here, try and lock up that 1 seed. And he gets a good start here in qualifying. Now Titanic, off and running, defending champion and runner-up in race 1 at the slip and slide. He's got some good time, and we'll see how it stacks up. It's 20:36, which is 300th of a second quicker than what Flair put up. So just barely in front of Flair. And now Slimeball will be next, but yeah, there's really no room for error, and these times are going to be super close together. Not like what we were seeing where they're generally about 1 second apart on the slip and slide. Now it's Slimeball here, who did not move on in the first race. He'll be looking for a better result this time. And down they go through the underpass and now into the turns. Coming towards the finish line, we'll see what the time stacks up as. And it's 20:30 flat, which is second place. That gets in front of Titanic by 600ths of a second. So Flair, Titanic, and Slimeball are all separated by less than 1/10 of a second in their overall times. But it's Slimeball who has the best time of the three. And Flair in a little bit of a trouble so far. It's a little bit surprising that he hasn't quite gotten this going yet, but you can see right there, Tree Frog paces the field here and has already clinched the playoffs, along with Slimeball, who's going to get to make his playoff debut. Or bracket stage debut, I should say. Supernova coming down now. He's got 2 in front, 1 in the back, brings it close together, and once again, Supernova with the fastest time. He set the fastest time at the slip and slide, and he's done it again here. 5th run of the day, only 3 marbles can beat him. And really, this one was just about 2/10 of a second quicker than what Tree Frog put up, so just figuring out a way to get it done. Supernova seems to have the pace in the qualifying sessions of this season. We'll see if it can translate to the bracket stage. Now Inferno, who was 2nd place in qualifying at the slip and slide, got some big separation between those marbles this time, and it's not going to help. 6th place, currently last, 20:58. Which is about 2/10 of a second below what the original last place of Flair put up. So unfortunate for Inferno there. It's just too much separation between those marbles. If you keep them close, they can kind of draft in each other, but they're pretty much evenly spaced out, and they're going to pay the price there. Next up is Patriot, who was last place in the first run at the slip and slide. This one trying to make it look a little bit better, maybe get his first playoff debut, and it's 19:71, breaks that 20-second barrier, and it's good enough for 3rd place, which clinches him into the bracket stage. So good result for Patriot, proving that it was just a bit of a fluke in the first race of the year, and he'll be present in the bracket stage as one of the higher seeds. Not going to be the top 2 getting the bye, but hey, as long as you make it, and we've seen that teams that race early can go on runs. Now, Cyclone, defending runner-up of last season, went out in the bracket stage to his rival Titanic. He'd love to beat him, cross the line. Ooh, last place, 20:77, not what they were looking for. And a disappointment on Cyclone. Let's see, there's really no kind of discernible mistakes, as that's really been the case for every single run here. It's been a lot of the same, and yeah, just I don't really see where the issue came from, but that just shows you how little margin for error there is. Patriot, Flair, Slimeball, and Titanic will be the marbles in the first round, and Patriot Flair will open us up as the 3 and 6 seed. And off they go here. Down towards the curves, and it's going to be Flair. He's got that 6, he's got that 4, and a 2 to make it 12-9, taking this round. So the 6 seed once again takes down the 3. Patriots stay in the bracket round was brief, and Flair, a nice move into that first turn there, kind of just cemented his position advancing in this race. And I think one Patriot was way in the back there. That one was never going to be helpful in the race, unfortunately. Now Slimeball and Titanic this time, and we'll see if Slimeball can get the better of him. He's got one in front, Titanic's got one in the middle though. As they come down towards the bottom, Slimeball's found them in a really good position, and that's going to be a 13-8 victory. So Slimeball moving on in a convincing fashion. And a little bit, it's rare to get 13. 12 seems to be a pretty common score, and 13 is a little bit rarer than that because you have to get 2 of them in front of 2 of the other marbles, which Slimeball did here. It's a short track, not a lot of time to find a pass, so it's really about getting this jump early. And now Supernova and Slimeball. Supernova went out in the first round last time. He's in trouble again as Slimeball has a 6 and a 4 and a 2, and it's going to get the job done yet again. Supernova with a DNF towards the top of the course, and unfortunately for him, just can't afford that, and that makes 2 races in a row where Supernova has recorded the 1 seed and not done anything with it. And he gives Slimeball a free pass into the finals here. So good for Slimeball because it's a newcomer who didn't even qualify for the bracket stage in the first race, and here on a more traditional marble time attack track, finding a lot of success and punching his ticket through. Now Tree Frog and Flair, who faced each other in the bracket stage in race 1, are going to get going here. And it's Flair with the lead. He's got 2 in good position. Tree Frog trying to find a way to make a move, and towards the line they go, and it's going to be Flair locking it up. So he barely qualified as the 6th seed, and once again the 6th seed makes it to the finals. He'll face the 4 seed of Slimeball, and let's see how he did this. It had to be a move into that first corner, which has really been the favorite passing spot of these marbles. I actually didn't do it, but actually got it on this underpass when one of those Tree Frogs went way out to the outside. Flair slots into that position and comes across with the win. So Flair versus Slimeball, no repeat win for Tree Frog, but he's still going to get a solid points haul for his efforts. Alright, marbles in the blocks here. Nice slow-mo shots over that little clear bridge. And here we go. It's an elimination race, as we mentioned in race 1. Last marble standing wins it for their team. And it's all about who's not last here. Oh, and Slimeball, nice move into that curve, and he's going to get the win right before they hit that turn out of the underpass. Slimeball with a crucial move. And now, in the second race, Slimeball is going to lose his, so it's even just like that. Now it's Flair and Slimeball, 2 and 2 apiece. Flair's got one trailing in the back. Can he find a way to get it through? No. Slimeball's got the numbers advantage. But you just have to not be last. It doesn't matter if you're first. Slimeball's got one trailing far in the back, and it looks like, once again, we're going to have a 1v1 final. Flair and Slimeball, and it's Flair who gets the better jump. Slimeball's been known to come up with passes in this race, but hasn't found one yet, and he's going to run out of time. Flair is your winner here at the Underpass, and he clinches his spot in the playoffs, his 3rd career win in a marble time attack race. And it's even more impressive considering that there's only been 6 in the competition's history. So he wins half of the time, and probably the MVP of this series overall, even if playoff success hasn't really been his thing, but individual race success certainly has. Flair and Tree Frog are the first 2 playoff marbles to clinch, and you got 6 more that are gunning for those other 2 spots. Supernova actually ahead of Flair on points, but the points will only matter if 3 marbles clinch and not 4 win individual races. Thank you so much for watching Marble Time Attack Season 2 Race 2. We'll see you next week. Take care.